In this section, we will learn how to export and import a virtual machine in Hyper-V. It's a kind of a backup option or also an option to move offline one virtual machine from one Hyper-V to another Hyper-V. So, an export and import virtual machine. What is happening when you try to export a virtual machine? It gathers all the required files into one unit so that you can import those files like virtual machine hard disk file, virtual machine configuration file, and if there is any checkpoint files access, you will get it all as one unit, and this can be imported into some other Hyper-V and you can start the VM there. So the file server virtual machine, it is off at the moment. Let's click on the export. Then it asks you for a location where you would like to save this virtual machine. Click on the export. So this is gonna save the virtual machine configuration file and virtual hard disk into the downloads folder that we pointed. And you can also see the status of exporting from the Hyper-V manager. As you can see, the progressing to 31%. Now it's completed. Now if you go to the downloads, you will see a new folder named the file server. So at the moment the VM is exported. Now let's delete this virtual machine and try to import the virtual machine from the folder that we exported. So if you look at the files in the file server, you see these are the configuration files. Then if you go back one folder, then you will also see virtual hard disk. Snapshots are empty at the moment because we didn't take any snapshots. Then you can see this is a virtual hard disk. So you have the configuration and virtual hard disk. So good to go. Let's delete the present virtual machine. So it's deleted. Now you can go to import virtual machine option. Click next. You only need to point the folder here, and hypervisor will tell you that if it identify a virtual machine inside. If you are replacing this, then you can put unique ID. Otherwise, tell to you create a unique ID. So either you use an existing unique ID or create a new unique ID. Now it's ready. You can start the application. I have a memory issue, so I will try to adjust the memory of my virtual machine from the settings. Go to memory. Instead of the startup memory 409, I will make it to 2 GB. So that will help me to start up the VM in a low memory situation also. Then I'm gonna start the VM now. Now as you can see, it's starting. So now this virtual machine and its configuration file, everything is in downloads folder because I imported it from there, right? So everything is in downloads folder. But I recommend you to properly place this virtual machine in the exported folder in a proper place before you importing the VM into the system. So that's all. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we will see how to utilize checkpoints.